What's up? This episode is sponsored by Sierra Ecstasy. No, but what's up, openers? Welcome to season 4, episode 29.
29.
Is it really 29? Oh, wow.
The baby didn't make it, though. Them niggas aborted my baby, but it's okay. If I can try again.
I don't have time.
Oh my God.
Oh Lord Jesus. Okay. Well, what's up, openers? Welcome to Open Relationship Podcast, where we have open, honest conversation, and we talk about everything from A to Z as it pertains to LGBTQ plus community and beyond. I'm your host, Rodney. You can follow me on IG at thatboysirwash.
And I'm your host, Wally. You can follow me at Wally the Godfather on YouTube and Instagram. Also, check out Car Talk with Wally.
And I am your host, Solomon E. Stretch. You can follow me on IG at stretch.the.truth.
Pussy.
Stretch.
Is it elastic? And we have Host Collection Play. It is playing Reading Rainbow with the markers.
Can we get a $10.99, $11.99?
There we go. We need something, baby. Hey, let's tell how to do it. You can give openers in 3 ways. The first one, you can buy stars on Facebook. We have 5-star. Young Professional is on Professional P. Put that P in the pussy power. Gay black man. Oh, look at you, funny Kelly Beyonce and who?
Michelle.
Oh, I don't know why.
I am Solange. Thank you.
What's going on, Kevin Kev? And what is going on, B. Garrett?
What's up, B? Now, where the hell he been? You stopped showing thighs. He said, hell no. But B. Garrett,
they're still
on
there.
Instagram. I ain't B. Garrett. And you can also join us every 4th Thursday of the month. If you pay 99 cents per month, you can join our Facebook group. You get exclusive content there. Bam. Bam. Body looking
Are they going to get your infamous photo again?
That gives OnlyFans.
Oh.
I don't do OnlyFans. So, Snapchat was free. If I feel like I have to post my body to get people to subscribe, I ain't no hoe.
What's going on, Jared?
What's up, Jerry?
We got the old crew. We just missing Melanie Granger.
I know where she at. All right. And also, secondly, you can donate to the podcast. So whatever description box you are listening to us on or watching us on, you click that donate button, give what your heart desires. Okay, they don't take taxes out of that. So I'm just letting y'all know. You can donate. But we take everything else too. Okay. Third but not least is my bottom B is YouTube and Solomon. How can they support us on YouTube?
We love it when you slide into our DMs and you send us pictures, just like the one Rodney posted this weekend. And send us messages, but we love it when you participate with us every Tuesday here on YouTube. But we especially love it when you go green. That means you join our membership. That means you get access to our exclusive content and you get priority posting.
You sure do. And also, y'all have been doing it later in the season, but you can buy stickers. So if you follow my hand right now, see it go down this way. Well, this way. Hold on. No, that's right. Actually, this way.
You've been on a stripper pole.
Oh, you're talking about my AI. I was posting AI stuff. It was cute on Facebook. So I tell all my business, Kevin. I have a private life.
That's not so private.
I know, there you go. But you can buy stickers. So when you buy a sticker, it will be plastered across the screen. You get a shout out also on the audio version. And for the audio version people, we love you there too as well. We like y'all to watch, y'all see our facial expression when we say stuff, but you know what? We love you too. So you can give us 5-star ratings to help us grow opener community.
Because we're some 5-star hoes.
Whoa.
I ain't no hoe.
I know.
I'm a prostitute. Get my title right. No, but yeah, for real. Like, help us grow our community. We are really growing on some new app they had enough listening, and we got like literally 350 people on our last episode.
Really?
And you don't know what it is?
I don't know what it is. It's new.
Okay.
But they all
shout out unknown app.
Yeah, shout out to that. So we love y'all there over there. I'm about to say something else. Oh yeah, all right. So what's up, openers? You know what? As y'all know, and put that out there because I'm gonna change that. I changed that for next episode. Well, y'all know. If you don't know, Apple is our official sponsor, okay? And Apple Music. So click the link in the bio and join it for free. You get 30 free days on us because we love y'all here.
And there's some really good shows on right now.
It show is Good Morning America.
No.
Morning America. And Loot is back on.
I haven't gotten back into that one. I need to.
Shame on you. Loot is so good.
I know.
You watch Loot?
I watch Abbott Elementary, which is not on Apple.
Jesus Christ. You ain't never on beat.
So I told you I'm Solange.
We be like this, not like this. Yes, but make sure y'all click that link, get that free subscription, and we help support the podcast. Y'all can buy stuff, and also on our Linktree, you can get like a Sam Club membership and all Costco membership. We get discounts for that.
I need to get some of that
What's
too.
up, boy? Please, whatever. He done moved to
Hey.
Dallas, and I caught a couple of your shows. I was incognito. He was in that bed. He said, "There's a meeting in my bedroom."
What are you doing in the bedroom?
That's a cute little setup, too.
It is.
Okay.
And he moved. I'm proud of you. I am coming to your show, though, so save me an MF and ticket.
We are coming.
Okay, well.
To Dallas?
No, he haven't won in Memphis, so it's his 100th episode.
Okay.
And, he has a great show.
Congratulations.
It's hard to do a one-man show. And when I can say it's him and two other podcasts I watch, it's hard to do one person, and he holds it down. So kudos to you, because that shit be funny. I be laughing at work.
He's a funny guy.
Yeah, he had a type of podcast where you can watch it, and if you don't watch it, you can actually listen to it driving into work. Like, I like podcasts like that.
You can't always watch it at work, though.
Hell no. He gonna get you fired as HR. All right. And also let's talk about Patreon. So we are going to do more things on Patreon coming in the future for season 5. So make sure y'all, get on Patreon. I'm trying to see where we can, because I post a video, right? That's in-house stuff. Let me just talk about that. What's unknown out? The Blue Sky No. Yes, I can't. We're going to act a fool. We're going to cut the rug up. We're going to cut a rug. All right, so let's get into these hot topics. So this first one has had the community in a frenzy. And I'm just going to speak my truth and how I feel about it. And that's all I can do. Now, if other people want to come on and say other things, that's perfectly fine. I am going to speak about the whole situation. But first, I'm going to read what happened. The passing of Byron, Lord, forgive me because he's not here no more. Byron Jamal. He is a relationship coach, an author, a panelist host. He done a lot of things in the gay community.
Yeah.
And I can't take that from him. I just want to share a quick story. When I first started off in this media career, I tried to start off. I started off on Facebook, you all, and I was going live with my homegirl, Lipstick. And he and some others happened to watch the show. And first I got connected with a guy named Aaron who got me on the radio station called Cluster Media. And then Byron referred me to this guy at Rolling Out, and that's how I got on Rolling Out magazine, which I was the first black LGBTQ person to have a show for a permanent black, magazine in Atlanta. And it was all because of him. I have also sat on panels with Byron. I've also had, intimate conversations with Byron. I have, so I knew Byron as a pillar of the community. He really loved. He really cared about mental health for black men. He really, really did. And it's just really sad because I knew him. I ain't gonna say we were best friends, but we had a friendly relationship. But it was like a best friend. I would never put that out there, but like we were cool. If what I knew of him, I knew to be a pleasant, fun individual in the club, outside the club. Like he was just fun. And so this is what happened. He committed suicide allegedly. That has not. I mean, the papers say whatever. Byron J. Leach, who was arrested on October the 8th in connection with an ongoing investigation into child sexual assault. Clutch your pearls, guys, because it's a lot. Was found unresponsive in his cell at the Union County Detention Center at 12:33 a.m. on October the 9th, a day afterwards. According to reports from the Union County Sheriff's Office, Leach was charged with sex act / privy employee. What that mean?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's I guess it's a cop term. In a press release, the sheriff's office said the charges were related to sexual assault of a child. Whew, that's heavy. First, I want to share a story that happened in my family. So, I shouldn't have said family. I just thought about that. So,
too late now.
It was a 17-and-a-half male dating a 16-year-old girl. They had got caught having sex. He was then said turned 18, but they was going to the same high school. She was in the 10th grade. He was in the 12th grade. Yeah. I consider them people as peers. I'm not gonna lie, they're peers.
Which was pretty normal.
Yeah, normal. Well, the parents didn't like what they saw and did a child abuse. Like a sex offender. Like he basically took advantage of their daughter. She didn't try to fix it, for every reason, but we all knew what they were doing. Everyone knew what they were doing.
Yeah.
Thank God they had good lawyers and they paid and they beat the case, proven through text messages and things that they shared. MySpace actually saved them. Shout out to MySpace because they had a lot of things on MySpace. And clearly y'all was not strangers because what you was sending, baby girl, was not godlike.
Wow.
I'm just saying that he wouldn't do sending godlike stuff either. They was being children,
okay.
young children. Now I don't know.
I'm trying to draw a correlation here.
I'm just trying to say like you get charged with stuff and it don't really be what they say it is. Now for this instance, I don't know what it is. However, if it is true, Byron, I am severely disappointed. I have a lot of questions because I know a couple people you dated and they were never young people. So I don't know the situation. And then it's a question around it. If you were innocent, right? Why did you commit suicide? And it just sucks because Byron did a lot. I've been going to his book signing and just doing a lot of stuff with him pre-COVID. And I said a panel with him. He gave some words of encouragement, a lot of great stuff. So for this to be your end of your great legacy is kind of disappointing. I'm not going to lie. The truth will come out. And I'm just praying for your family. You still have family. Praying for your loved ones. I'm also praying for the victim of the family. Because we just have to keep it real. It sucks. How do y'all feel about it?
It's number one, it's a mess. Again, for me, I don't know. Well, I didn't know Byron, okay. But it is. I find it to be interesting how you find out about people after a major event like their death. But not in just finding out about people, just all the commentary. All the commentary that's been stirred up. And it's really only been, a week? That I've really been seeing a lot of the commentary.
Yeah.
And there's commentary that's going back years. And it seems like everybody has an opinion. And I find that to be very interesting. So it caused me to reflect and just to be aware, be very self-aware that, look, it's a hard life.
Yeah.
And folks are going to say whatever they're going to say, but you have to do your due diligence. You have to maintain some sense of credibility, integrity, all of the characteristic traits that align with being a decent human being. I'm not saying that he wasn't. I'm just saying that with all the stuff that's out there.
That's true. He did. He is very indecent.
Well,
Yeah.
again, I'm not. I don't know.
No, I'm saying it from my mouth.
Yeah, of course, because this is who you are.
I, similar to you, Rodney, I did have, I would say, a friendly acquaintance with Byron. From what I do know, I mean, he was an upstanding person. I mean, he was always pleasant to be around, always in good spirits. Whether he had another side to him, I mean, it's a possibility. I mean, I think anything is possible. But I will say that if he did not do it, and if he was not guilty of that act, then I really hope that he is vindicated, and that his name is cleared, because he is not here to defend himself.
True. But
I do think, if he truly did commit suicide, then, maybe there's, some smoke there. I don't know. That is, if that is truly the case, I don't know. I mean, why'd you end your life? Why didn't you, fight for it? Maybe for whatever reason he didn't feel that it was, or who knows? I mean, things happen in the jail, that is unexplained. And, if you count the countless acts of racism, in the media, that happen in these jails, it's hard to say, if some harm doing was done. But I just hope that the truth comes out, and that, shout out to his family and his friends, and I just wanted to extend my condolences, for whatever happened.
And also, from what I read, they say it was for a government employee, which is, it's all kind of confusing, because I don't know, you could be a child work for the government, a minor, let me say that. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. It's just,
unless it was like an intern or something of that nature.
Okay, well, that could be true.
And maybe, I don't know, who knows? Maybe he didn't know this person was underage. I mean, a lot of theories.
And let's go there. That could be true too.
Could.
I'm not really attracted to people that looks younger than me. But it's some people who do like younger looking men. I'm just gonna keep it honest.
Have you ever been, well, because you're still young, right?
I'm 34.
Right. But when you were younger, were you ever attracted to older men?
No. I'll just bring up that story. It was people. I remember going to, what's the place that used to be by Joe's on Fridays? Everybody went to it.
Oh, Einstein's.
You hear them old ass men picking up 21-year-olds.
I'm not talking about old. I'm
just talking about, like, you just have older men who are attracting young looking men with nice bodies. That's where I'm trying to go. So
I mean, that's still the case.
It still is the case. And sometimes people can lie about their age. I mean, I'm just keeping it real. And so, like I said, I'm just trying to be very optimistic about this, and just trying to see different avenues of how this can go. And if it is true, you know where I'm at with it. If it's not true, again, I hope he's vindicated.
Yeah.
It's a lot of stuff. People are like dragging him and doing a lot of stuff, and
But that's what people gonna do.
Yeah.
That's natural. I've really stayed out of all the comments and all of that, because honestly, I mean, it's not gonna paint my picture of who this person was, especially if there's no factual evidence being presented.
Yeah.
So
yeah, and people do get murdered in jail.
Yeah.
And they hide stuff all the time.
Exactly. So
not saying whatever happened to the victims did not happen. I'm just saying how things go. And we will see in a court case. All right, so let's move on from that. That's a heavy topic. But here goes some positive news. Former President Joe Biden beats aggressive prostate cancer by ringing his bell. You can ring my bell. Ring my bell. I be having to ring that bell, goddamn. Ring-a-ling-a-ling.
we did it, Joe.
Can't stand Joe.
We did it, Joe. So yes, former President Joe Biden has beat prostate cancer, and so I'm just so happy for him and his family. It's just come from a person who brother passed away with cancer. It was 2 years on the 15th of October this year of his passing. Oh my God, I was on this show when my brother passed away. Y'all saw me do so many things, openers. Y'all just know all my life. Mm-hmm. It's so beautiful.
You tell all your shit.
I really do. I'm open and honest, you know. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. I had, like, we was in that room over there, and I had like a breakdown because I was saying like how he was just like the tear. I'm like, Lord, it's too much for me. Anyway, this is about Joe. So, President Joe Biden beats cancer. I'm just really elated for that. I really pray it comes there with people when they have a cure for cancer. I do see a lot of great things going on in research, and hopefully it comes through, but we don't know what big pharma might do. We know that cancer is money making. That's how HIV is. So just keep it real. So how do y'all feel about President Joe Biden? You get on my nerves.
I am very happy that President Joe Biden is getting healthy.
Yes.
So,
yeah, I'm happy he's getting the healing that he deserves in his late golden years, and hopefully he's somewhere luxuriating whatever the hell he does for fun. I don't know, but. Yeah.
And I can finally say it. Hey, Melanie Granger, y'all know she having a little baby.
Oh, she had a baby? Congratulations.
She hasn't had a baby.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Well, send us pictures when the baby arrives.
Yes, a baby opener. I'm so excited. I'm always going to buy like a little thing and say baby opener.
Oh, that'd be cute.
It's going to be, I can't wait. I'm like a gunkle. All over again. Not you said I'm glad for the old guy. Me, Gary. I'm done. All right. So, Bishop Marvin Winans.
I don't have time for this one.
Under fire for telling a church woman that she was in the wrong giving line. So, to sum up the story, churches do this a lot. They have giving things where they have a what they call it, a fund, a fund for a church project. So apparently he said it's this money line, this money line, this money line. Basically everybody could give, right? Nobody could give whatever, but like this specific line was for $1,000 plus another $1,000 plus.
Oh,
this lady came up with $1,000, I think, and plus $250 or $350, and he shamed her from everyone.
wow.
And that's what I don't like.
Well, I guess I'm always in the wrong mother line because I ain't never.
You know, that's a whole nother topic. I want to talk about how we are getting too comfortable, especially Christians. I feel like we have a duty to show up like Christ. And if you are in a leadership role in the church, and you are supposed to be, you'll never be perfect. No one is never perfect. But you are supposed to be a God-fearing man. Shaming someone for giving $1,000+ and then plus $250, and her, I don't know if that was her grandson or her son right there with her. He's gonna remember that all, like that could be traumatic to a child. And sometimes older people get reckless with the mouth. And let me tell you what my grandma told me when I was young. She said, baby, I'm old, and I don't argue with younger people. And she said,
Baby, I'm old.
she did say this like that. She said, if an older person gets smart with you, get smart with their ass back. They was once young just like you. And I believe in that. Ain't no old person gonna try to shame me and tell me what I can and cannot do, and you think gonna talk to me crazy because you're not 8 years old. I don't give a damn. I'm grown. You was once my age. And for him to say that, I'm just really, 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 really disappointed. coming from a Christian standpoint. Someone who is being moved by the Spirit, who is giving their money. Sometimes, and to be real with y'all, sometimes broke people keep the church alive. And not saying she's broke, but like they give their last. My grandmother would literally give 10% of her money to the church, and my grandfather. No matter, they can have financial problems, whatever, they're going to give to the church. And sometimes you have believers like that who will give their 10% to the church because that's what the Bible say do, right? And I just hope that God whoops you.
Wow.
I really do. I really
Whoops
do.
you is crazy.
Whoop you in the spirit.
May
Because
God smite you.
I'm serious.
God gets his belt out.
And smite you. Like, I want him to whoop you because, like, we are in a trickiest place where people are turning away.
I just want to get in your brain one day. Just be
Oh, it's wonderful in there. See flowers and candies and things.
okay.
Sex
And dicks.
and ass. And we have the Bible.
All right.
Because God it's the God in me.
All right.
But honestly though, for real, like table it back, circle it back, like it's Christians right now are not really favorable within the community because of things like this. And that's one thing I pride myself. I know God for myself. So stuff like this don't bother me. For people who are still trying to walk in the faith and get their walk right with God, this is traumatic, honestly. And for you to be an older man who been doing this for a long time, your BB Wines brother and CC Wines brother, you know better.
I would just say, kiss my ass in the name of Jesus respectfully.
Well,
And and I would go to another church where my money and myself is accepted properly.
I think it's just ridiculous how, and I don't know what percentage of it is AI or whatever, but you have pastors with helicopters, you have pastors parking Rolls Royces or Bentleys in the church, you have folks with elevators in their houses, you have people turning away any kind of money. Honestly, I think Christianity has just taken a turn.
I can agree with that.
And it's been that way for a while.
I can agree with that. I can really agree with that. I'm not even going to say you're wrong. For one, the church is supposed to be for the community. And I'm not mad at a pastor receiving the blessings from God, right? Mm-hmm. You want to buy nice things, you want to do whatever. I'm not mad at that. But if it ever gets out that you are not helping your community, take that shit away. That's how I feel. If you have a person in a congregation who likes to being turned off, you can't give them money, take it away. I'm just being honest. You got kids who hungry at night and they're coming to church for help and they're not getting assistance, take it away. Because you are not doing what you're supposed to do in the church.
I mean, I really think it's time for spiritual people to do an assessment of these institutions and really figure out how they're serving you. Because it's all about healing and really getting closer to God and the Word of God. And if you're not doing that for people, then what are you there for?
And sometimes you have some damn scammers. I'm with a lot of these pastors.
A lot of
scammers.
scamming. It's a lot of it.
Yeah, they got scammers in the church.
Yeah, I mean, it's the easiest way to hide money, if you want to be honest.
Surely is.
So...
All right, and last but not least is Brandy Norwood. So as y'all know, the Boys in My tour has started. I have got my tickets for the Atlanta show, but not for Halloween, the second part.
Okay.
Because I'm definitely going. And so she was singing. I watched the video from 1,000 angles because I was really happy doing this tour. And she just walked off. So it was out there that, that she just walked off. People was confused, upset. Because honestly, let me say this. These tickets are not cheap. I went to go see Beyonce with Steven when she did the Cowboy Carter tour. We spent $2,300 for our tickets. Ooh. We had good seats, whatever. And if she would have walked off that goddamn stage mid-effing show,
Child, you should have came to me and snuck to the front, honey.
Bitch, where you going? Do we have a doctor? Because, like, bitch, I need my money back. And honestly, I think you should have, like, some type of insurance on your ticket price when you spend a certain amount of money. Because, like, that stuff is not cheap. And, you know, it came to be known that she had a sickness and she was feeling dizzy and woozy. What?
Sorry, the way you said it, it just was funny to me.
I mean, that's what they said.
Woozy.
Dizzy and woozy.
Oh, he's so silly. And she felt like she was going to faint. So I get it. Your health come first, and I'm never ever going to say don't put your health first because you know your health is your wealth. But get them folks a refund. I'll go back to Chicago. That's what I think is fair. Because if I pay to see the good old Kelly Rowland, the good old Monica, and good old Brandon.
Forgot her name, did you?
I sure did, but I love some Monica, so there wasn't no shade. I want to see all y'all, and I want my money's worth. So, like, go. I think to do right, be fair, go circle back. What y'all think?
I think it's a challenging thing because I don't know if it's that simple to refund people their money because I mean each show is like millions of dollars. But on the other front, I feel like they should have figured it out. You know, they should have just improvised or got somebody to, I don't know, figure it out for the fans if you're not going to refund their money, you know. So yeah. I don't know what specifically happened with Brandy, you know, but I hope, you know, she get it together and hydrate and, you know, rest. And because, girl, you just starting this tour, okay?
You sure is.
So you got a lot of shows to go. So,
and I can see if it was like the 15th show, you know what I'm saying? I get some grace.
Yeah.
Baby girl, this was you just.
But I don't think she's ever really toured like that. I mean, I don't remember her ever being on tour, to be honest.
Well, she has been on tour.
She makes like certain shows and appearances, but I don't know if she's ever done.
Have Brandon been on tour?
Magnitude.
I don't know, but I'm not going to the concert. I'm not really a concert guy.
Well, we know that, yeah.
Yeah. So, but I will say that for this specific concert, it has created some interest. Because I think this is a tour that millennials have been looking for, or looking forward to for some time,
for sure.
Like since that that Boy Is Mine song came out, like that has been like a want. Like Definitely. They should do a tour together. I mean, granted, they're both now.
And I think people didn't really think it would ever happen because there's this, you know, tension between them, or quote unquote tension that I guess they've since resolved. But, you know, I think the fact that it actually did happen and it was real, I mean, people are excited about it. And, you know, I like to go. I don't know, you know, I got to find the money for Brandy and Monica, but we got to see.
It's there. Say it's there.
It's there.
There you go.
But you know,
say it and believe it.
Yeah,
it is there, but
and don't say but.
I got other concerts I want to go to too.
Oh, that's what it is. Just say that then. So, they ain't top of your list.
Do you think it'll be any different than the verses that they did?
I think Monica's spirit is better because Monica's spirit was nasty, and I like Monica, but how she was acting and when she was singing "The Boys' Minds," they were supposed to be singing together. She's not even singing the words. To me, people are too nice. I'm not gonna lie, bitch. If we probably going to this verses and you knew what was up, you gonna get your ass up here and sing. Cause if you had a little nasty ass attitude, I'm going to F home. Oh, and shout out to Gucci Man. Gucci Man, y'all know I love me some Gucci. I love me some Gucci. Gucci Man, he shown grown man sexy to me on a recent podcast interview. Cause he said he went to the verses same on some fuck nigga shit. And Jeezy wasn't on that. Jeezy was on his grown man stuff. And he said, looking back, he respect that Jeezy didn't go there with him. Because he said they both would have went to hell. He said, like, damn, I'm over here trying to beef for somebody, and he over here trying to do something else. He was like, I look weird and stupid. And I like that. That's growth. And I feel like Monica is doing that with this tour. It's growth. So she's growing, and now Brandy got sick. So Monica is trying. So kudos to Monica because she is trying for Brandy. So Brandy, get your health together, girl. Take your little water. and get on your vocal rest with it because we need you to finish this tour.
Ooh, the way you said that.
I'm just saying.
They'll be all right.
Well, that's all I got for Hot Topics with Rodney. Like I did it, Rodney. See you later at the end of the show. All right, Wally, take it away.
All right. Openers, I'm Wally, and welcome to a segment I like to call Get Your Life, Play the Game.
Hey, man.
All right. So our game today is Hate It or Love It. Today, in the spirit of me doing the big chop, I had to cut it off.
Do you feel free?
I do feel free.
What's up with a man?
Over a man?
This one,
Why everything got to be about a man?
when people cut they have, that's what
The
they
man
say.
is me.
Oh, so you stretching yourself out.
That's the only person I allow to stress myself out. I mean, shit, what we talking about? All right. But anyway, hate it or love it, we are going to explore the many, many hairstyles that black men have over the years. And we're going to, flip, love it, or you're going to hate it.
I feel like Vanna.
All right, let's do number one. We have Odell Beckham.
Wait.
We have this one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hate it.
No? Okay, you love it.
I do.
Yeah. Now this I don't know. This one, cause like, I don't know if y'all can see this, but the way that's sitting right there, it look like a cat. I'm gonna say hate it.
Yeah.
I don't like that one.
I like it.
You too grown for that.
Right. Now this one, this is a version of this. Look, he got braids on the side, and then he got afro in the middle. So it's twofold. It's two
Well, it looks undone.
situations.
I would say this. They have some earthy people.
Earthy people.
He earthy. I love it.
Okay.
Really?
I love it.
I'm gonna say hate
Yeah.
it.
I like earthy people.
You could be earthy, but you still, no.
I love it.
It's like I'm gonna just take out the top of my braids.
I love
and
your
then-
hate it. It's so it's so artsy.
Well, my little
That
face.
is cute.
I just like that song.
Okay, we have Damson.
Oh baby, love it.
Yeah, you just love a man.
Oh, good
So this
Chocolate
one,
man.
so I know y'all can't, maybe y'all can see it, but
Ooh.
I don't know. I feel like I love the band, but I don't like this like fake taper. It's like, I had my hair cut for a week and the lineup ain't crisp. Like, I'm from Philly. We like a crisp lineup.
Okay.
So it wasn't crisp. for
Like
me.
Will Smith?
Yes, like Will
Will
Smith.
Smith hair was like that.
What about this one? This is interesting here. I mean,
Is he a child?
I don't
that's-
know.
that's
He's
an adult.
He
That's
looks
an
like
adult.
a teenager
Yeah.
or something. This one, I don't know, y'all. I'm gonna say hate it. I'm gonna say hate it because he got the Beijing.
Is there Beijing in that?
He got a lot of Beijing, and
He
then
can't
it's
have
like
sex.
it
Hold
just
on,
kind
let
of
me see.
sitting on it like
I don't
that.
see Beijing.
I see Beijing.
Oh,
It's
okay,
all right
right.
there.
Okay, never mind. I don't like Beijing.
He can't go in the water. He can't have sex.
And then it's like it looked top heavy, like he gonna topple over.
It does look top heavy.
Right. All right. So what this one is? Ooh.
Wait, go back to the.
I love that y'all are really participating.
Oh, child. I gotta look at this first. All right. Here we are. So this is a little messy lock situation. It's like
I love it.
I don't know.
Earthy.
It's a lot. It looks like you cut off top of it.
Let me see. I need to see it.
I don't know. I feel like it looks good on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks good on him. So I'm gonna say love it. Yeah. All right, this one we got the blonde. Close to the camera. I can't get. I can't move. Kev. I'm sorry. But this one a little blind situation. We love it. Okay, you don't like it?
You don't like blonde?
Oh. Go with your hair color. God ain't made you blonde, sweetie.
This one,
Do we know that he's not blonde? He could be blonde.
I don't like this one.
You've seen blonde black people before. Naturally blonde black people.
I've had blonde before.
I was gonna say something, but it was. Thank God for HR.
I've had this color before, and I would say, looking back on my pictures, I'm like, no, bro.
At least you honest.
It wasn't.
given.
It wasn't completely given. Okay, this one here. This is a little.
I like the 90s haircut. That's a 90s era. Yeah. Ooh, I'm racing everything. Hold on.
Yeah.
I love it.
I don't like this one. It's I don't know. I don't like it.
I like it. I love
Okay.
it. I love it.
With this one, this is a little afro situation.
I love an afro.
Even though I have the 70s party and I will be in a fro, I'm in between. Can I do this?
Okay. Looks like a Powerpuff Girl.
I'm so done.
Well, yeah, kind of does.
He's giving one of those, you know, those 1990s photos where your grandma got your grandkids in the house.
It's very 70s.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very 70s.
Y'all didn't like the fros from the 70s?
I like
did.
the fros when they're like looser, not when they're like shaped. Like, you know, like this, like I don't like that. This is too shaped.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Here we go.
Too much,
All right, so we got locks. We got the sides cut off.
let me see. I ain't see that one.
He got the sides cut off, and then he got
I love me a
the
little dreadhead.
he got the
Little
locks.
dreadhead over here.
Okay, I love this actually.
Hide my face with your dreads. When you looking into my eyes.
When they dangle it.
Another locks. Yeah.
I don't like the person.
Shade. I'm gonna love
The
it.
person ain't do it for me.
We talking about the hair.
The person got to match the hair.
Why my iPad? See it. There we go. All right, that's another blind. We already did one of them.
I kind of like
No,
his.
this is like a platinum.
Yeah, I like his color.
Yeah, I like this. Yeah. Yeah, that was cute.
Now, who is this?
Who this? Oh, we got a little, you know,
Is that a Jerry
press and curl.
Is that a press? That's what I'm about to say.
Yeah, a little press and
Let me
curl
see.
situation.
Let's give him mother of the church. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ah!
Imagine you about the bottle for somebody and
Mother
pull
of the
up like
church.
that. Did you come to pray? What the heck?
What's this one? Let's see. He got twist. He just got the twist.
I like that.
He got the twist.
Ain't nothing wrong.
Yeah, it was cool.
Ain't nothing
It's fine. Yeah. All right, I do like this little when the boys will be
me
wearing
see.
this. That's cute.
No, I'm in between.
Okay. You know, I think it looks cute on him.
Ain't he like the fashion guru boy who be posting all?
I have no idea who this is,
Oh, okay.
but you know, hey, he's famous to somebody.
Somebody say hell no, the press curls. I don't blame
What
you.
about this? The Killmonger.
I like
Give
it.
me a motherfucker.
Yeah.
You hate it?
Well, no, Wakanda me. Come on for Wakanda.
That's cool. This one, I don't know what's happening here.
what is that?
This looking.
That's giving
It's like a-
confused.
Yeah, this.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, this is.
It's like he's trying to find himself.
Yeah, we don't know about that. Yeah. Okay, this is the braids. These clean though.
Now I like that.
Yeah.
I do like that.
Yeah.
I might get that style. Let me see.
I should have got this before I cut my hair. Damn.
that is cute.
That's
That's really
cute.
cute. Send me that.
Okay, I will.
Come here next week. Like, what's up,
You're
nigga?
gonna be here next week going like,
What about the fro situation?
I
You know,
like that.
the curly. You got this
like
loose. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
You got that. All right. What about this situation? You got a two-tone situation
He
going
give
on.
me Wig Khalifa.
Wig Khalifa. Wow.
Wig Khalifa?
Wiz.
Oh.
I like Wiz Khalifa.
All right. We got more lock situation. This is
No.
This is a little too messy for me.
It's his face.
Oh, shade. Damn. Sorry, person.
Sound like he's stuck on love.
Twist. I don't like these twists. I feel like they look a little like Dookie-ish.
They do.
Yeah.
They actually do.
Yeah, I don't know about
I'm
that.
okay with them.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Do.
All right, this is some design situation here.
It's giving fashion show, but not for him.
Mm-hmm.
Hate it.
We
It's
got
just a
the
low
Prince,
cut, so
baby.
I hate it.
Prince was given.
you rocked that last week.
Exactly.
He did, not me.
I know.
I ain't had no bumper curl.
Oh, y'all hated it. Oh, that's fine.
Yours was cute though.
Oh, thank you.
Did it?
It was serving when it was serving for one day.
I'll give you that.
One day.
When you did that, when you when you shook it.
Yeah.
Wait, what are we looking at?
This is I don't know. He got like a messy. It's giving Rasta.
No, I don't like no
You don't like the
Rasta.
Rasta look?
no
Okay.
Rasta.
I like
All
it.
right. With a ball man, I forgot. I'm sorry, y'all. This is just a high top, but it's giving very 60s.
60s?
I feel like it's giving a little 60s with a
I
modern
get
twist.
down Motown record. That's
Yeah,
okay.
a little Motown
Do a little
situation.
Motown.
Yeah,
Come on
it's
home.
kind of cute.
Yeah, we do a little Motown.
Prince Bob.
Oh, now this afro was a lot. You
me
can't even
see.
see his face.
Love it.
I love that. Yeah.
Oh, I want to see your face. He can't even
It's
see.
giving hanging around downtown, walking fast, homebound.
Who this? Okay.
You know, the first thing that came in my head was Erykah Badu. That was the first thing that came in your head?
Now I like that.
I do too.
Now he
Yeah,
pull
this is
up.
cute.
He can pull up.
Yeah, this is cute.
He can pull up.
Yeah. All right, where we at? Omarion,
Let me see.
do you like the man?
I don't like that style on him.
Okay. No, Omarion. You was doing too much there. Okay.
Yeah, I don't like that style on him.
All right, and we have what's the Khalid?
The lead. It's just a high top, ain't it?
Yeah. It's given very no. That fro looks stank.
I'm sorry, but I like him.
Okay, this is twist done right. I like this.
Yeah, no,
This is
do
good.
that. Let me do that.
This is
Looks
good.
like the last one.
And so he has a little gray situation. Do you like the two-tone?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's cute.
I love gray.
Gary says I look at the men.
So this is A$AP Rocky. The picture a little dark, but he got his, he got his silk press.
Rihanna, baby daddy.
That's Rihanna's baby daddy.
I meant this. Hold on, put me back
With
to
a
the video.
little silk press. Okay.
Make sure he see that.
We got Lenny Kravitz. Now this is when
Anything he do, I love it.
Now I don't like this is a little uncle-ish. I don't like that one on Lenny.
Look like Medea in the forehead.
with the picture covered up in the
And this, he looked like he just walked out of bed. He ain't that. No, I don't know about
Yeah,
that.
it looks a little unkempt.
That one a little off.
Yeah, that wasn't for me.
What about the Bobby Brown?
You know what?
Asymmetrical.
Bobby Brown could do no wrong back in the day.
Yeah.
Well, he did a lot of wrong back in the day.
Not to me. Not to me.
My prerogative. All right, we got a couple more. This he doing a lot. He
I
doing
like
a lot here.
that.
It's probably good for a hair show though.
Like 23-year-old me would have liked that.
Yeah, it's good for like a hair show.
Not grown ass.
I think it's cute though. All right, I feel like I've seen this before.
Who was that?
This I don't know.
Man.
It's given very like
It looks clean. I
Sonic
like it.
the Hedgehog, yeah. All right, this man was just fine, so I just put him in here. He just-
Love it. Love
he
it.
just
Love it.
Fine looking.
My Barbara Brown.
Yeah. So, all right, we got two more. This
I
guy
like
right
that.
here.
I
Yeah,
like
this is
that.
cute.
Yeah, I like that.
I was like, some styles I wish I could have did, but it's all right.
If he came over for a Jack Day, he would have got inside.
Who this man? Okay. He got a lot of Beijing going on here.
Yeah, I don't got time for
Yeah, I don't know.
about good
I mean, I
shit.
like the cut
The
without the
crispness
Beijing.
of
yeah.
it, yeah.
Yeah.
He
It
gonna
looked
mess
like
up
it's
the
gonna
cheese.
come off
Well,
in New
I don't
York.
like the Beijing, but if it was just like,
And I had white sheets, so
Exactly. You
Yeah.
can't come out my house.
I like the
Can you
look.
imagine the stain?
right. Kid and play, baby.
Actually,
I
did not.
love it.
I did not.
Yeah.
The iconic duo swirl.
I wouldn't do it again. I've actually had that in 92 when I was 5 years old, 4 years old, whatever I was. But I would not repeat it. No. Oh, another. He was just fine too. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
y'all.
he can come over.
Yeah. So.
You can come. You can stop by.
All right. Last one.
Oh, rest in peace. Ain't he dead? Yeah.
Oh, this is. Wait, who is this?
Yeah, from
What name?
he was on with Flavor Flav. What's that girl name? Damn, when she had her show.
New York?
New York. Did they broke out? I would do love. Rest in peace to him. He was a nice looking man.
Yes. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going
like
to
the
end
hair?
on. I'm going to end on this note. Let us know in the comments which black male hairstyle do you like the most and which do you like the least in this edition of Hate It or Love It. Peace.
All right.
All right, Solomon.
However, black men, however you wear your hair, your crown is beautiful.
Yes, it is.
I don't she be lying to you, baby.
And even the ball. Shout out to the ball men out there.
Look, we are here to uplift people.
I ain't if I don't like your no, you need somebody to tell you the truth. My hair looking a mess, y'all telling me I look like a mop last.
My favorite one was it was like a triangle. It was just like
Oh no, what you had going on?
Give it Whitney. The clap strikes.
no, that was not Whitney. I don't know.
I'll do that with y'all. But for our openers, we will uplift our openers.
Okay, you right.
All right, openers. Before we get into the menage a trois here at the Open Relationship Podcast, we have open and honest conversations, and we sometimes agree to disagree. However, we agree to be heard and seen. Last week, we talked about fourth quarter feels and creating habits that propel us into being our best selves, especially as we are moving closer to 2026. Woo, we are almost there, y'all. 2026 is right around the corner. This week, we are going to lock in precision, power, and progress. As the year winds down, last year we talked about like all of the feels of getting things together. This week, we're going to talk about like what are the things that we are actually going to do. And so we have choices. Mine like a laser. That means getting like extremely focused and sharpen your mental focus on the things that you really want to accomplish. Systems over stress, building those habits and those processes that are going to allow us to create the discipline to get things done. Your word is law, committing to the things that you want to see happen, and then finish what you started, ending strong with purpose and execution. So what, out of these four things, which one or ones do you think you need to focus on the most?
Oh Lord, why you be trying to get in my head?
Well, you know, again, this is about us doing the work, right? And I have been in this space, especially recently, where I had to reevaluate where I'm going, but also like what are the things that have been barriers for me in achieving some of the goals that I've seen for myself. And my biggest one is finish what you started. That is my number one. Like there have been some things that I've started years ago that I'm just now implementing. Like, and I think the biggest part of it was that I was doing it for other people. I just wasn't doing it for myself.
Yeah.
And so locking in and finishing what I started, ending strong and executing these things, like truly executing these things, getting them done, is now my ultimate focus.
Yeah.
And then I have a strong second, but I'll lean into that once you guys go with your first.
For me, the first one that resonates the most is eliminating the noise and sharpening mental focus. So I made a lot of sacrifices over the last couple of weeks because it has been a big, like, I don't know, a lot of events happening in Atlanta as far as there was Pride. I completely missed the entire weekend, and I did it on purpose because I said I need to lean on myself, and I don't really need to be around that many people because it's like it's going to create distractions for me. I'm going to be drinking, I'm going to be doing, you know, all these different things, and it's just like, okay, you did that over the summer. What do I need to do that again for? And then same thing with homecoming. Shout out to, you know, Spell House, Morehouse and Spelman. My homecoming was last weekend and I didn't attend. And this is the first years in which I was actually present in Atlanta that I missed it. You know, I missed it on purpose again because I said that, yeah, it's fun to see the same people that you see, you know, every year, reconnecting with your friends and, you know, fellowshipping and all of that. But I ain't in that space. It's time for me to sharpen. Okay. And so that's really where I'm at.
B is resonating with me. Systems over stress. Build rituals that reinforce discipline. And I think that's where I'm at right now with my life. I'm trying to not stress so much and build systems to overcome my stress. And yeah, that's where I'm at.
That's a strong second for me, systems over stress, because as a healthcare consultant, I work with agencies and teach them how to create processes that allow them to streamline, make things more efficient, and in doing so, it alleviates a lot of the stress. And again, doing it for others and not doing it for myself. And so that was a strong second for me, because then it was like, okay, so like, I know that I have a better life when I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning and go to the gym. I know that there's something immediately after 7 o'clock or at 7 o'clock. And then I need to start doing all of these. Like when I have a nice routine and a ritual through my day flows better. And then it leaves less room for surprises.
Yeah.
And so that was my second. Either of you have a second?
Yeah, I would say that was my second as well. Building those rituals and reinforcing discipline. Because to your point, we do a lot of things for other people when we're in service like industries. For example, like I have a client that I'm working with, and we, you know, just are integrating HoneyBook and like, oh, how do you know, build a workflow for your clients and things like that. And I'm just like, well, I need to do the same for myself. I ain't completely implemented that for my business. So I think it's just doing that reflection and saying, like, where can you tweak things that you know you need to tweak, and you need to, you know, eliminate certain habits. And so that's where I'm at. I ain't all the way there, but we getting there.
Oh, my second would be your word is law. Recommit to your value, goals, and promises. And it's been a lot of damn noise around me these past couple of weeks, baby.
Really? How so?
And just with doing things, and like I just remember talking to my friend about what was going on with the podcast, and he was like, "Bitch, why you sad?" And I was like, "Cause bitch, blah 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 blah." He was like, "You write the motherfucking wash," and I was like, "Girl," so he's like, "Rodney, do you not realize things you accomplished within like 7 years?" And I was like, yeah. He was like, bitch, that was not little shit you did. He's like, you hosted RideCon, you presented RideCon, you did this, you did that. I was on a panel with executives with AIB Network and the Black Talk Network and with Pandora. Like, I was a panelist for like one of the, like I said, one of their peers. I'm just like, you do stuff or forget stuff. And it's like, bitch, you're right. Let me get my big ass boxes on. Like, I have done a lot of stuff that I don't really talk about unless you know. Like, and sometimes you just gotta, like, I don't try to relive moments, though. That's one thing I don't, like, if I did it, I did it. Let's make new memories. And he was basically saying, like, what is your purpose in life? What is your main focus? I'm like, bringing people together. He said, so focus on that. Don't focus on everything else. And And like, what are your goals and values and the promises you made to yourself? And I'm like, you're right. So I'm just refocusing my vision, refocusing my goals, and going towards those things.
I think one of the biggest mistakes that a lot of us make is that we get into that habit of living in the moment and then just then moving on. But I was listening to something once, and the speaker was like, sometimes you just have these great moments in life, and then you move on. You have other great moments, but then you get to this point in your life where things just aren't necessarily working out, but you forget that there was a time when you did it.
Yeah.
And if we are constantly reminding ourselves that I did it, and I actually had one of those moments today. Like, I had 2 meetings today that went really well, and I had to fall back afterwards, and like I was a little nervous after them, because I was like, damn, that was like me in big shoes. And I was like, but I've been in big shoes before.
Yeah.
And I had to remind myself, like, I literally sat on the couch and was like, damn, I am that guy. Mm-hmm. And it's not that I was like, I mean, I was boosting myself up, and I wasn't, bragging. It was just like, damn, like, I remember when I did this. I remember when I stepped into these shoes. I remember walking in these shoes on a daily basis. And then here I am in this different space.
Yeah.
And I'm finding myself feeling like I'm new in it. And I'm not.
That's true. Like, I even got invited to the Capitol to be like a spokesperson for gay men in media.
Mm.
Like, I had my picture in the Culture Museum.
Wow.
Like, and I'm just like, Ryder, stop playing with, like, bitch.
And here you are crying over a podcast.
I'm not crying, bitch. Let's make that very clear. I would have cried over. No, but I mean, this matters. But like, it just, you just have to refocus yourself. And I had to tell myself that everything. One thing I know is true, and y'all say I'm churchy. God has never left me, ever forsaken me. And so one thing I know, it is what it is, but it's some great on the other side. And I have to get through this is what it is moment, and I might take a week or two. Who knows? Because I'm human. But are you what they say? I don't know. You missed.
Why are you guys moderators in your own chat?
Oh, that means he wants to be the moderator in the chats.
Oh, well, yeah, you can go and moderate. Well, I can appoint you to do that.
All right.
Yeah, that's the appointed thing. And show that Instagram has it. But like, one thing y'all, I almost passed away twice in life. The first time I was 7 years old, I was in a house fire where my grandmother's house burnt down, literally burnt down. Thank you, B. Garrett, for the 1999.
Thank you,
B. And they forgot me in the house, which is sad. But
Wow.
I was like 4. And my grandfather said when he went back in the house,
They ain't see your right behind.
I know, child. There was a lot of bright behind. And my grandfather told me, he said, Taters. That's my nickname, if people don't know. He said, Taters.
Aww.
He was like, I kid you not. It was literally a path leading to the room I was in. And he said it was fire. Everything in that room was burning up. And it was fire around the bed. And he said, as soon as he picked me up, the bed engulfed. And as he was holding me walking out, the fire was following him.
Wow.
And I was like, okay. And then I had a second near-death experience when I had my car wreck. When my face was bust open, they told my parents I was announced dead. And I had a whole talk with, I want to say Jesus, but it was through my grandfather because he passed away like literally 8 months before that. And I know my life has purpose. That's all, I'm just going to say it. I know my life has a purpose. I know I'm here for a reason. And, when you are in this spiritual realm, then you're trying to figure out things. Sometimes your thoughts can be negative, but I appreciate the negative thoughts because it helps me it just pump me up more. Like, bitch, you crying? Like, I done been through worse. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I look at things I thought would took me out, right? I was like, oh my God, this is the worst thing ever. And I got over it, right? I got through it. So this is when these get through it moments. And, sometimes the noise got to go away for you to really focus on what is for you.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm at.
No, I definitely would piggyback on that. I actually posted on my Instagram the other day that when it seems like everything is crumbling down, around you, and things that you've, are so used to and, hold so strongly as a part of yourself, they're being crumbled for something better to be rebuilt. And this better that is being rebuilt is more aligned to who you actually are and what you're destined to be on this earth to do and to be. Even during my period of transition and restructuring that I'm experiencing in my life at this moment, I'm at a lot greater peace than when I was, 5 years ago, 10 years ago. And
Amen.
so I'm so grateful for that process. So just holding strong to that, I think is important to, uplift your mindset. I mean, like you guys said, to, understand that there's a greater intended for you. And it's like, and if you don't believe that, then you will succumb to whatever you think that detriment is.
You know what's interesting? Like, I'm okay with the things crumbling. I'm actually just like, I'm learning how to be okay in the waiting.
Yeah.
Like I don't like saying being patient, because by definition, being patient involves like some sort of struggle. And I want to eliminate the struggle and just be okay in the waiting.
That's why I sing my little church song. You sing every, little verse I be singing last season. How I got over.
Oh yeah.
How I got over. Hey, I'll be singing that next week. How I got over.
But I love that, being okay in the waiting, because I had a situation that happened the other day, and I was just like, all right, I sat for a little bit, and I was just like, how can I make today beautiful?
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
That really matters, because sometimes, like, again, we're human. We get gloomy days, and you have a choice: either sit in it and be sad, or sit in it and go through it. And if you have to sit in it, I remember going to a church sermon, and the pastor in this word spoke to me and say, it's okay to pause, but don't stop. And sometimes you have to pause in situations and just pause, but press play again. If you pause and then stop, then you just SOL. So it's okay to take a little pause. We take a little pause after next week. So next week will be our final episode of season 5. We're gonna come back strong for season 4. Lord, come back strong for season 5 in January. And Solomon graciously said, yes, I need a pause. I need to pause and get some things in line and work out some things and come back stronger and better. And that's what I feel like I need. And I want to say thank you, Solomon, for supporting that decision. Because we're a team. And thank you, Wally. If I don't know if you want to announce it, or you want to announce it, or you want to wait. We can wait to the end. But yeah, we're just gonna take a pause for season 4. It's gonna be ending next week. Come back January. I'm saying it, January of 2025, and we're gonna be strong. So, amen to that.
On that note, prior to that whole announcement thing, taking a pause, I think that's a great segue into the letter, because we have an opener who has some pressing situations. So Rodney, take us away.
All right, openers, what's up? It's your favorite segment, and your man threw you some money on your segment. Hopefully my man come through for me. Cause I want to be like, ooh, my man. Okay, I'm just playing. But welcome to your favorite segment. What's up, Jay
What's
Blue?
up, Jay
You
Blue?
here? Our green checker showed up today. Y'all just want to make me happy. I love y'all. Y'all know
How can we make today beautiful?
All right, write that down. That's beautiful. And so you can send your letter in 2 ways. It's going to flash across the screen when I get to it. Thanks to our lovely production. So you can email us at openrelationshippodcast@gmail.com. In the subject line, put letter, and we're going to read your letter. Or you go to our website at openrelationshippodcast.com. contact us and send your letter, and we're gonna get it, and we're gonna read it, and we're gonna love it, okay? Because we love our opener community. We built this, we love this, and we love you, and we appreciate you.
Oh, that sounded really nice.
Yeah, yeah.
It almost sounded believable.
It is.
Well, I mean, because sometimes y'all go in on these letters.
I mean, I'm gonna tell the truth. If I talk about my own goddamn life, why you think yours off limits?
That's real. You put it on display, baby.
Here we go.
All right. Dear Open Relationship Podcast, lately I've been running on empty, emotionally, mentally, even spiritually. You know that feeling where you're doing everything right, but nothing seems to move. That's where I'm at. I'm working hard, trying to show up for everyone and keeping a smile on my face. But deep down, I'm exhausted. I pray, I manifest, I journal. And still, it feels like I'm stuck in the same place. Everyone keeps saying, keep the faith. But no one talks about how heavy fate can feel when you're waiting on something that hasn't showed up yet. Oh, that is real. But something in me refuses to give up. Because even when I'm tired, I remember the times I didn't think I'd make it, and somehow I did. So maybe faith isn't about being strong all the time. Maybe it's just about holding on. Even if it's by a thread. Signed, still holding on. Now, this is not a trash letter. This is a good letter. And this letter came in, I want to say about, which is so funny. This letter came in, I want to say about, in, what month is this? October? This came like July. And I was like, we ain't here. This ain't like vibe. But this is the vibe now. What happened? What happened?
Go ahead.
Oh. But this letter just was so on brand. And I was like, I don't know what happened. What happened?
Just
What? What happened?
you were talking.
Oh. Well, I know you lost. Don't shade Wally.
I'm trying to stay focused, okay?
Thank you, and I appreciate it. 'Cause you know you need your mind be wondering. But anyway, to come back to the letter, this letter actually came in July. And I was like, this letter don't fit what's going on right now with the podcast. But now it fits. And running on empty opener, that is such a true statement. And you know, you have to show up, you have to smile. You have to smile at your job when you don't feel like smiling. Have to smile with your family members. You don't feel like smiling with them hoes. Have to smile in your relationship.
Why the family members got to be hoes?
Hell, hoes. Have to smile.
Sometimes they are.
In your partnership, when you don't want to smile, have to smile with your friends. Have to smile at the podcast time when you want to goddamn smile. But still, I rise. Okay? So, I say that all to say, when the world is heavy on your shoulder, when the ground is shaky and it feels sandy, you have to find solid ground with your footsteps, with your feet. And that is something that I hold dear and near to my good old little heart. Because sometimes I feel stuck. Sometimes I feel unworthy. Sometimes I feel like I'm just too over my head. I'm overwhelmed. And then I have this little teeny spirit in me saying, keep going. And sometimes you are just by a damn thread. That is so real. You are just by it. Bitch, clip it, I'm done. I'm bleeding. I need some blood transfusing me, please. So when you do get over whatever season you in, guys, and I'm just being honest, this is for anyone. You're going to have seasons because sometimes your story is going to bless someone. Someone's going to hear how you got through it, and you're going to help this person stop them from committing suicide, stop them from making bad decisions. You don't know what your story can do for someone. So hold on to that little thread that you have. And you were going to come. Why are y'all laughing at me?
Because it's been 4 months, Rodney. This person is having a problem for 4 months.
Well, the manager, he's an on time.
Hopefully, opener. If you've had any of those symptoms that Rodney just named and listed off, hopefully they have resolved by now.
Oh, you right. I get it. Well, Dan, you could have said that after the show. I hurt that poor baby feelings. I hope you still yet holding on.
Jesus.
I really do. Well, if the message missed you, hopefully your message blessed somebody else. Lord, this man said, what the hell my letter? Oh, go Solomon. I'm not finna laugh no more with y'all.
Oh, God. Opener. I completely get it. 4
months later. Damn.
I do. I get it. I completely get it.
If you're still out there.
Well, don't do that. Listen. But life can be emotionally and mentally and spiritually draining. The only thing that stands out to me is that, that feeling where you're doing everything right. And I think that's where we take the opportunity to step back and actually see if we're doing everything right. Because a lot of what you're talking about sounds like people pleasing. It sounds like I'm showing up for everybody else.
Yeah.
But are you showing up for you? And even in those times where you are not showing up for you, who is showing up for you? Do you have people who are honest with you and can see or can tell you the truth and say, hey, you don't look like you're at your best? And so I think these are things to take note of. And I'm trying to be serious in this and like catch my breath. But yeah, sometimes we do think that we are doing everything right, but society teaches us that the right thing to do is to put yourself on the back burner.
Yeah.
And that's how we end up slowly burning out.
Yeah.
And we can't do for other people when we don't have the capacity to do for ourselves. So I would say just reevaluate how you're handling the people around you, because if you can't hold them, you definitely can't hold yourself.
I agree. I'm not going to say too much because I think you've said it perfectly, but yeah, sometimes like God or whoever you believe in is telling you to slow down, slow down and really assess what the hell you're doing, because the things that you're putting energy into is probably not serving you, and so yeah, I would say lean into self. That's something that I definitely had to learn to do, because I was always just a person that's in like multiple friend groups and, Wally, come to this, and, I'm there. I'm bringing a bottle of wine. I'm bringing a dish. I'm bringing whatever. Oh, you need this support, friend? Yes, I'll take you to your doctor's appointments. You broke your foot. You can't get around. And things like that. But then it's like fast forward a couple of years later, people get amnesia. And so guess what? I'm going to get amnesia for myself. Okay.
Amen.
So like that's my focus right now, because I've been in those situations and it's just like, yeah, you're helping others, but you're draining yourself and your cup is not even full. You give from your overflow, not from your, shortage, I would say.
So,
mm-hmm. And I think that's easy to do because, we all have a life, right? We have a work life, we have a family life, we probably have a dating life, we have a social life, and we're giving and giving and giving and all these different, out of our cup to all these different situations. But how do we replenish ourselves? How do we get filled?
Because I remember was this like August 2023. I basically threw my back out. I caught COVID. Then a tree fell on the house, Like I was having difficulties at work. Like, so all of this was happening literally in the same month, like at the same time. And so guess what? I went on leave and I said, wait, I got to take a break because this is crazy. So sometimes you got to do it.
I would leave. I love a leave of absence, honey. All right. Well, before we go, Wally has you want to make an announcement? You don't want to make an announcement. So
I will reserve that
Okay.
for next week. Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, see you all next week.
All right, openers. Thank you for coming and joining us as we swallow hard topics and spit difference of opinions.
Make sure y'all bring y'all party hats because we celebrate New Year's and everything on next week.
New Year's, Thanksgiving, Christmas.
Right. Halloween.
Everything. I might just wear a Halloween costume next week.
Oh, Jesus.
I might just do that for y'all.
Are you gonna wear a little bushy tail?
It might depend. It might be a little sexy bunny. Well, all right, openers. Y'all be blessed and highly favored. I'm so